Dear parents and pediatricians, today we're going to introduce a book called Pediatric Tuina. Tuina is a form of an alternative medicine, actually a Chinese medicine. It's often used in conjunction with acupuncture, fire cupping, Chinese herbalism, and other Chinese internal martial arts. It's a hands-on body treatment that uses Chinese principles in an effort to bring the eight principles of traditional Chinese medicine into balance. The practitioner may brush, knead, roll, press, and rub the areas between each of the joints. The etymology of the word tuina is tui means to push and na means to lift and squeeze. After this brief report from Wikipedia, let's have a look inside this book. The author is Wahid Al-Nafsan. At the end of the book, there is a brief description about the author, and there is no information inside the book about the author. That's interesting. So, as we dive deep into the book, we would see an introduction and the contents. There is 7 chapters totally. The first chapter is about 3 character scripture school pediatric Tuina. This is an introduction to the Tuina. Second chapter is about therapeutic massage. The prose of this book is so many descriptions are in here. So as you read, you would see the pictures. What are you reading about? How to do the massage of Tuina properly. For example, massage techniques are listed here: pushing, holding, grabbing, and also pounding, pinching, transporting, dividing and combining. As you move into the third chapter, there is a physiological and pathological characteristics of children. In the fifth chapter, there is a treatment point. Actually, you come to the point in the fifth chapter. Um, and you, as you are paging for example, these points are about the lung, and you see there is message options, note, duration or number, effects, and indications. Of course, if your child has some condition or issue, you should first go to the pediatrician, and whatever you do, you have to take the doctor's advice first. And this applies to the alternative medicine too. So if your child has a disease, for example, or cough or such symptoms like fever, you should take a doctor's advice first before doing this kind of alternative medicines and other kind of uh, alternative medicines, and also taking any medications. Always seek doctor's advice, professional advice first. If they don't contradict, you would you would do some kind of alternative medicines such as Tuina. It's very good description of the points, and also as we move to the next chapter, we would see the illnesses, on what condition look into this chapter, diseases such as, for example, during cough. what points you should massage on what technique. Look, here is sign and symptoms clarification. Here says the stomach point for 10 minutes and other points such as dry cough or colds. There is some severe diseases such as pneumonia, but um, always seek doctor's advice first. Don't try to treat pneumonia with such an alternative medicine, but this might be secondary. During diarrhea due to heat, what points should you massage for with what technique? Vomiting or during constipation. The chapter 7, the last chapter, is about preventive massage. Uh, 2 pages, and at the end there is a references. The totally book is 195 pages, and this is the end of that book. Thanks for watching. Make sure to click the like button and subscribe.